Today I have another quote unquote recovery run. By that I mean 7 miles. 6 miles. Okay, not too bad. 6 miles. Gonna get it done real quick. I had my usual kefir with honey as fuel. I'm not gonna be fueling on the run because I have such little calories that I don't want to use the calories on fueling a 6 mile run. Just not really looking for any performance benefits right now, so uh, yeah. Oh, I'm down 3 pounds. I know, of course, most of it's water weight. I do believe at least a pound of it is maybe fat or maybe 0.8. I'll take it. I do look a lot leaner right now, so I mean, I have enough motivation from this initial to keep going. I do tend to get minor headaches and like really weird stomach like nausea almost. Like it's just high acidity, like it's hungry, I believe. I think that's what's going on. But I mean, it's nothing too unbearable, especially for the deficit I'm in. I'm more than happy to take it. And honestly, this morning I don't feel all too bad. So I'm gonna run these 6 miles. I am running a little bit later than usual, 9:50 about to be. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swim in time. Just depends on how motivated I am to run. Let's say I get it done in an hour. Let's say I get back 11. I actually am decent on time. 11, I eat real quick, I go to the gym, I can swim in time. I've been swimming about 400 yards right now, 400 to 500 yards. Yesterday I did something above 500 just because I've been swimming anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, keeping my heart rate below 148. So it's before I start every lap. Of course, it probably does go above 148 during the laps. But because I've been in a deficit, I've noticed actually that I'm struggling to get my heart rate up. So I'm actually not really even hitting 148 heart rate. So I don't know if that's really a bad thing. Like, I guess that's a good way to recover while being at a deficit because I'm not pushing my heart too much. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best here. I do know that I feel better. I'm lighter. I look better. I'm happy. I'm gonna keep going. Mile 1, 9:52. Mile 2, 9:05 pace. I'm kind of getting close to 148 heart rate, but it still feels very challenging. At this point, I'm just trying to get the workout done and not quit in the middle of it. Mile 3, 9:58 pace. Mile 4, 9:35 pace. My stomach is growling. I'm hungry. We just got to get it done. We're not worried about the pace. Although it's not a bad pace, it's still sub 10 minutes, but the goal is to finish. Mile 6 complete. Mile 5 complete. I got an execution score of 65. Still 5% more in zone than yesterday, so I'll take it. We did it. I'm now headed back home. There's no quitting now. And the sooner I get home, the sooner I get to eat. 6 miles are completed. I'm ready to go home. I don't even know what I'm craving. I'm not gonna lie. The most exciting part of my day is waking up and having honey. Like, honey is so damn good. I can't wait until 1 week out of the marathon because that's when I start increasing carbs, and I'm just gonna drench everything in maple syrup, everything in honey. Gonna have like a watermelon, cut it in half, pour a bunch of honey, like make a little dome in the middle of the watermelon, pour the honey in that pot, and just enjoy honey and watermelon. Yeah, that's what I look forward to. But right now, we're gonna be calorie deprived for another 2 more weeks. Tomorrow is my long run, 11 miles. Then after that, my volume is decreasing by 30%, so I won't be suffering as much. And I'm also not gonna be able to swim any longer. because I'm fully dialed into recovering, storing glycogen, feeling good. So tomorrow should be the last super difficult day, and then things should get a little bit easier after. Average heart rate actually ended up being 145, only 3 beats lower than the goal of the minimum. So I mean, overall not too bad. The average pace was 9:42, and I got it done within less than an hour. So yeah, still staying sub 10 minutes with body fatigue, because I'm not able to recover the same, and lack of glycogen. Like I'm actively losing water weight right now. Being 3 pounds down, I know at least 2 pounds is water and maybe 1 pound is fat, because I've been in about 1,000 to 1,500 calorie deficit for 3 days. This is my 4th morning, so it's very likely that I'm down 1 pound of fat. So even if I were to refuel now and run the marathon, I would still, like, being at the glycogen I was before, I would still weigh 141 on average. Now if I got my glycogen stores even higher, I probably would weigh even more than 142, but it would all be water weight, and it would all be good on the run, great fuel. All right, so here I have the most exciting part of my day. All the carbs that I could ask for. Got some pineapple, a bin of strawberries, about 1 pound. So I really can't help myself. This pineapple's so good too. I got a green kiwi and a gold kiwi, a mango, a keat mango, and half a papaya. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I'm gonna go. It is 11:35, so I do have plenty of time to go lift and swim. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, run was overall just a game of getting through it, and so will probably tomorrow be. Hopefully after tomorrow, things kind of mellow out, because I will do less volume and no more swimming. But as of today, I still need to go lift and swim. That is a priority. So I'm gonna get this to fuel my other 2 workouts. Completed the swim, 585 yards apparently. I don't think that's right, but overall 15 minutes of swimming. Right. Post swim, post run, post lift protein. I got 1.25 pounds of beef here, 4 ounces of heart, 1/2 ounce of liver, and the rest in 85/15 ground beef. This is my protein for the day. This is my everything for the day. Every time I get to enjoy that fruit from earlier, I get quite satiated. I feel really good, and then I go work out, then I come back and I'm like, oh shit, I need food again. So I eat this protein for all of my workouts. I'm primed to absorb as much creatine at this point, because for those that do not know, consume your creatine after a workout. It's been shown that you will actually absorb more of it and it'll be more bioavailable. So there's creatine in meat. I'm gonna enjoy this, and that's the end. I'm gonna douse it with a ton of salt. I only swam 15 minutes. 1, because of time. 2, because of time. It's 2:30. If I would have swam 15 more minutes, right now it would be 2:45. I would be fucked. I would not make it to work. And 3, I kind of could use the break. I mean, like, look, I worked out lifting weights. I ran, and then leave me alone, man. Tomorrow's going to be a long run. We'll even see if we get around to lifting or swimming. But if I don't lift or swim, I'm not going to be able to lift or swim for another 2 weeks. So I kind of want to make sure I lift and swim tomorrow. Get one last go at it, and a little hoorah before I can no longer do both. Because it'll be strictly running, reducing the volume, keeping calories at 2,200 to 2,300. To keep losing weight, it's just not going to be this intense, because this is really intense. I'm burning 1,000 to 1,500 more than I'm eating. So I get minor headaches throughout the day, and I get stomach acidity throughout the day. So it's not fun. But I figured I'd go all out for a little bit here, and then transition into a little bit easier of a time. Still in a deficit. That way I can lose a bit more fat before I carb up and fill my muscle with glycogen. That way I'm lighter. I'm the lightest I can be for the marathon. I probably should have done this sooner, but honestly, like, I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. I just maybe procrastinated the idea of being hungry. Who knows? This is it. See you fellas in the next video. Yeah, last workout tomorrow before I'm 2 weeks out. See you fellas.